pan-seared, pan-roasted chicken with a bunch of ingredients that are in the cupboard. So to get going, your audience knows this. What I did is I seared some chicken. I just dredged it in some flour, some salt and pepper. I seared off some of these chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are one of my go-to ingredients.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna pop back to the stove.
Gotcha.
The chicken has been seared already, and in the same pan over here, I have the makings of what's going to be this one pot sauce. So it's some pancetta and some onions, and the pancetta and the onions are going to cook, and you can see that they're cooking in the drippings from the roasted chicken.
Yeah, that's my world, baby. Yes.
Then I'm going to add a bunch of things that most people can just find in their fridge. Some cherry peppers, some olives, some raisins, and some garlic, right?
This is agara dolce. It's the cheesy polenta. It's the crispy chicken thighs. Are you kidding me with this?
Listen, I must have been I think you took over my body. I do think that. So we have all of this cooking now, and again, I love this sweet, salty. If you got some capers, you can throw those in. You got a little bit of acidity from the peppers, the sweetness from the raisins. And then I'm going to add a little bit of sherry wine. You could add marsala. You could add white wine. I would, light this on fire, but I set off the smoke detector earlier in the morning here. So I'm not going to do that. So you want the sherry to cook down, and that's going to just keep the depth and the flavor of the wine. And that's going to be our sauce right there. That's going to be the sauce for our crispy chicken thighs. Then I'm going to turn my attention over here to the polenta. I cook it in chicken stock. You can cook it in water if you're doing it at home. And then real simple, I'm going to finish it. It's cooked with about 1 cup of polenta, a couple cups of chicken stock. And then I'm going to put a little bit of heavy cream in there because that's going to make it even more delicious and really, really rich. Yeah, just sort of work that in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over to the cutting board over here, and we'll just finish it. We'll finish it in front of you here with all of the cheese. We're getting all of the cheese to the game. So we got some Parmesan. I think you're a fan of Parmesan.
Yes, I am.
Yes, there you go. So we'll do a little bit of Parmesan. That's going to add that sort of nutty sweetness to it. And then what I like to do to keep it even gooier and gooier is I'm going to add a little bit of spreadable cheese, like what you put on cheese and crackers. Something like that, a little bit of this herb spreadable cheese.
Boursin, baby, that's boursin.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I was giving it the Greek name. There you go. But that's what we're using right here. A little garlic, a little bit of herbs, and we're going to work that in. And again, the heat from the polenta is going to sort of melt that cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish you were here to smell this. Like, I feel like you'd be proud of me right now, Rach.
I'm always proud of you. I'm thrilled that I even know you. Are you joking?
Oh my gosh. So this is what's like on Next Level Chef. This is how our chefs can take their dish to the next level, right? They have minimal amount of ingredients. Maybe they're in that basement kitchen, like I said. They grab a few things and they just cook with their heart. And you'd be surprised. A lot of our chefs in the basement kitchen are cooking some delicious dishes. And I'm just going to start plating this.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. I've seen you at work so often, and you take absolutely nothing and turn it into something spectacular. You've done it so many times for us over the years. Chef Blais, of course. I always call you Blazing Saddles, Blazing New Trails, because you always make me crack up, and you're always doing something creative and fun.
Now I'm just going to take all of that sauce, the cherry peppers.
Oh my God, it is
the marsala, the sherry wine, the pancetta. It's salty, it's sweet, it's savory.
It's amazing. It's perfection.
I'm plating this family style, and then I like to finish it with a little bit of herbs. I'm just gonna tear some basil here, give it a little bit of freshness.
So perfect.